All right, here we go. I want to talk about being happy. I've been stressing about money. I think that that's something a lot of people can relate to. And I am working with a man named Jason Su, for those of you who might be watching this who are not part of the Performance Lab. And I shared about feelings with relations to money. And ultimately, it's about being present with whatever feeling that you have and being okay with that without it needing to change. Otherwise, you're going to be attracting more of what you're focusing on needing to change. And so you're operating from a place of not being okay rather than being okay. And I mentioned something about this, and I've mentioned several things about this, and really I'm just seeing a trend here that the more I mention it, it's just me trying to play mental gymnastics around the most simple way of getting to the core of all of this. And he asked me, whatever it is you think having more money would make you feel, would it be all right if you found your way to that feeling without it, or is money the only path? And I gave him a ton of words and ultimately realized that among all of the stories that I tell myself, which stories are a whole other topic for a whole other discussion, video, whatever you want to call it, I realized that I didn't know what I would feel. I don't actually know if that's true or if I just struggled with putting it into words. Whatever it is, that was part of, I think, the root of this, that I was really spinning my wheels trying to feel a certain way in the present without knowing how I actually wanted to feel. And so I looked into that a little bit, or I sat with that for a little bit, and I still just had no idea how I wanted to feel. And that was now the top priority, is figuring out how I wanted to feel. And then I went into some stuff that I wanted to do for the day. Enter The Joy of Poker by Jason Su. I've already read this book once, and I'm going through it again here. And I am on chapter 2. And chapter 2 is titled The Central Problem. And in it, he says that, well, this is about poker. Poker is a metaphor for life, as I see it. And so, talks about it in a sense of poker, but I want to say over the past 2 decades, is what he says. I've spoken with thousands of serious poker players at all levels about what they want out of poker. For just about everyone, it can be summed up in 2 points. Number one is to win more, to constantly play at a high level, bringing what you call your A game. Number two, to be happy, to enjoy your time at the table, then enjoy your life away from it as well. Right before that, he talks about how your ability to be logical gives you the ability to profit, and it is ironically also what causes you to give much of that money back. The mind can figure out just about anything, but the one problem it cannot solve is how to make uncomfortable emotions disappear. You can become the world's most knowledgeable poker player through thinking and logic alone. But in just about every poker room in the world, the most knowledgeable player is not the player who wins the most money. That title is held by the player who combines a solid technical understanding of the game along with a separate skill, the ability to stay present with their emotions and trust what their instincts are telling them as things unfold. And I saw all of that, and I realized that happiness is what I wanted. Another quote from here is, not only is emotional distress the one problem your mind cannot solve, but quite often it is your tendency to overthink and analyze your experience rather than feel it. And that is what causes your suffering in the first place. Intellectualizing emotions gives your mind a sense of progress, like you are working things out, but at no point in this are you giving your emotions what they need, which is to feel them. So, in order for me to be happy, I need to feel what I'm feeling right now. And that just, I sat with that for a few minutes and I realized, holy shit, I want to be happy. And I went back to Jason's question to me about whatever it is you think having more money would make you feel. Would it be all right if you found your way to that feeling anyway without it, or is money the only path? And the real question is, if I want to feel happy, why can't I feel happy right now? Just regardless of what the situation is. And the only answer is because I've lost connection with the desire to feel happy. And it's so simple, and it's the fastest route to being happy. And in the moment that I think about that, am I willing to feel happy? The answer is very clear. Yes, I'm so willing to feel happy. That's what I want to feel. I want to be happy no matter what. I have a blessed life and I can touch base. I can tap into feelings of gratitude for all of the things I have. I'm sitting in a nice, comfortable, beautiful home that I live in with my wife and my daughter and our dog. I have a healthy body. I have family that loves me. I've got a wonderful support system in numerous different avenues. I've got great friends. I've got great people in the poker world. I'm in poker media, although my hands have stopped working and I'm not writing. I have wonderful connections that I've made through that side of the game of poker. I've connected with people all over. I've got so many things that I can be grateful for. Why can't I be happy? Well, the only person stopping me is me. And this realization that it can be as simple, what do I want to feel? What would more money make me feel? It'd make me feel happy for sure. There's probably a lot of other things too, but who cares? At the end of the day, it doesn't need to be complicated. All I can do is say I want to be happy, check in with my willingness to be happy, and choose to feel happy. And whatever the situation is, I can speak the truth about what my current situation, what I'm currently experiencing, what I'm currently feeling, feel those feelings. And at the end of the day, I don't know how many times I've said that now, who cares? Would it be all right if I felt happy with or without money? Absolutely. Money is not a requisite to be happy. I can feel happy plenty of times with or without money. And as Jason has pointed out to many people, that there are a lot of people out there with a lot of money that are also extremely unhappy. So that's obviously not it. And that is really the basis of what I wanted to talk about, was those couple of quotes from The Central Problem. It doesn't have to be more complicated. It can be as simple as wanting to be happy, choosing to be happy, and connecting with that feeling of happiness within me, because it already exists. I just need to find it when I've lost it, reconnect with it, make that conscious decision, and be with it. I hope that this is helpful to anybody watching, and even if it's not, it's been extremely helpful to me, and I look forward to choosing to be happy and moving forward from this state of being.